Hey, what's going on guys, John here and welcome back to the channel again. Today let's move away from Tesla and so let's talk about Hertz a little bit here. They have announced that 65,000 upcoming cars of theirs is going to be the Polestar. That is going to be a lot more enticing for EV drivers because I really don't want to always sit inside of a Tesla. Every single car I see out there that's an EV is practically a Tesla and it gets quite boring, especially when I see a bunch of white Teslas out there. There's no differences between each one of them and it's getting a little bit stagnating, to be honest. If you guys have that same feeling when you do see a Tesla out there, you know how it once used to shock you, how beautiful and how everything it is. Now it just feels like sort of like a Corolla to me. So that's just my opinion of it. But let's talk about the Hertz deal with Polestar. So they've announced that within the next 5 years, there is going to be 65,000 cars that Hertz is going to purchase. Now that's really going to make a big difference here because globally last year they've only been able to sell 29,000 units. And with this new deal here, it means that they're going to sell a lot more in the upcoming years. Now one thing that you guys should keep note of, as well as Hertz here, I'm guessing, is that the price differences is quite big. Now the Polestar is going to be a little bit more expensive, the base model that is, compared to the base model rear wheel drive of the Tesla. One is going to be starting out at $49,900 for the Polestar, and then the other is going to be $41,940 for the Tesla Model 3 rear wheel drive. Now I'm sure that all that pricing has been accounted for and it's going to be pushed onto you, especially as a driver, because they're not going to make the pricing exactly the same when the car is more expensive, more luxurious and everything like that. Now one thing you guys want to keep note of is that the pricing for the supercharging versus the EV charging at one of the stalls out there. Now we're not sure how the pricing is going to work exactly, but there is a chance that you're just going to have to pay for yourself. Supercharging always goes back to the account holder, which is Hertz. But then if you go to another different stall, there's tons out there. You're probably going to have to just tap your Visa or any of your cards for it to activate charging. So you're probably on your own if you buy the Polestar, but you'll probably have some kind of support if you do go with the Tesla. Now another thing to consider is that the Polestar is going to be a longer range versus the rear wheel drive Model 3. They are both single motors, so speed differences pretty much the same. Now I'm going to be referencing here in kilometers per hour. You can do the conversion yourself because Europe's going to be using it as well. Hertz is going to be launching in Europe later this year, but it's going to be 0 to 100 in 6.2 seconds for the Tesla Model 3 versus 7 seconds for the Polestar. So if you are wanting a little bit quicker speed, you'll probably want to opt for the Model 3. Alright, so the more important question here is when is it going to be available, and that is going to be spring of this year, which is practically right now. You can just go out and pick up a Polestar at your Hertz. I think if you guys call around, you'll probably get one that has a better answer for you of when it's available. Spring is around the corner anyway, so even if it's not this week, it's probably going to be next week. But you guys can call around and ask it out and book it ahead of time if you want to. Now the first batch is going to be in North America and Australia, so get ready for your chance to try out a Polestar. And then in Europe, you're going to see it at the end of this year, so around maybe October, November, you can go ahead and try it out. So if you guys are excited to road trip inside a Polestar, a little bit more comfort, a little bit more luxury, this is going to be it for you, because there are a lot of times where I wish there were other options EV wise that wasn't a Tesla, because it just doesn't do everything for you. The comfort is just not there. So anyways, that's just my opinion. And of course, at Hertz, you can also pick up Teslas right now. Is pretty much every Hertz has it. So you have that option as well. So yeah, anyways, that should wrap it up for this video. I think the Polestar looks amazing. And let me know if you guys are going to be picking up one if you do plan to go on a road trip. So anyways, this should wrap it up for this video. The Polestar looks really amazing. If you guys haven't had a chance to look at it close up yet, go to your Hertz and check it out. Maybe try it out for a day. After you guys sit in one, you might just change your mind completely about a Model 3. So anyways guys, should wrap it up for this video. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and once again, peace out.